joins us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitor's sideline, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys, losers of 2 straight, hoping to get back on track here. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys know a home playoff game is in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC. And off we go from Denver. Tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread. To different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Let's go! Cowboy 80!
To the air goes Daniels. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Max Crosby. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. That's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. LeBron. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
2 yards on the pickup.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow.
Up the middle they go. LeBron. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
7-yard pickup.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. He'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Easy. Yellow. 15.
Mahomes now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Daniels. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yellow.
Now a handoff up the middle. LeBlanc. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Bailey. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
Unlock line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 47-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Middle of the field to Allison. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
A gain of 10.
A lot of tight. Just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Bills have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. The Broncos offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. LeBlanc. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Up the middle they go. LeBlanc. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bailey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14.
Bills 14.
Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. They juked him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Buffalo offense back out and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw is Daniels. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get Foreigner out of the screen, and it's second down.
Team number 33. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Check.
Off the play fake. Daniels. He finds Allison. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line.
Unlock line.
Gain on the play. First down, Buffalo.
Throwing now is Daniels. That'll be caught out right by Allison. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. And his kick here is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive.
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. A defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Yellow.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Find on these two. Go on.
Now a handoff up the middle. LeBlanc. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
1 yard gain.
Second and 9.
Second and 9.
Yellow.
They'll keep it on the ground. LeBlanc. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1 yard pickup. Sets up third and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 23. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
23-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to... catch up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Here is 3rd and 5.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And it is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That third down conversion good for 23. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Sullivan able to slither by. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Bust through the tackle. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Run the 21, and here's 2nd down and 2. To the air goes Daniels. And this one too low. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow. I go on, 80. 15.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this pass broken up. So the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And still just down one score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays because it, of course, could have pushed this to a two-possession deficit for them. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilkins. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Denver offense at the line ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
It's now
Second and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good. Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And now it's second down.
To second and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Evans has it left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll run on first down. LeBlanc. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
At the Bills' 40-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 22 yards there, a first down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Here comes second down at 5.
Yellow.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Now first and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point safely through. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So the Bills now down by 7, just over 2 minutes to go. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on first and 10. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now Daniels. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Max Crosby in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. For right side here, complete. It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
Brings up 4th down.
Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. He's back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Let's go now.
They'll to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. Here's 1st and 10. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go. 1st and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. He's made one, and he's missed one thus far. This for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur in the end, but what a game all the way through.
So So for the Broncos, they move to a sparkling 15.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons.